Hi guys, so today I wanted to film an inspired makeup look, like an inspired by. I have been obsessed with Grey's Anatomy and I am watching it on Netflix. I am on the last season right now, I'm in the middle of it and I can't, I'm not excited for it to end. Like, I really don't want it to end because I'm used to watching on Netflix one episode after the other. And now it's like I can't wait to start watching it along with everybody else when it comes back on for season 12, but also at the same time I really don't want that. Like, I wish I could just keep it all on Netflix so I can watch it one after the other. But anyway, so I have been obsessed with that show, and I started looking at people's makeup, and there was one person that stuck out just because it's close to my features. Like, pretty much, she's probably a little bit tanner than me, but same skin tone, eye color, hair color is pretty close. I mean, off, you know, just a little bit, but it's closer than most of the other characters. And she had really pretty makeup, and her eyes are really blue, and they always look really blue, so I was like, what do they do to make her eyes look so blue? Well, I think that's just her eyes, but I liked her eye makeup and the rest of her makeup. So it is Dr. Arizona Robbins, or I believe her name is Jessica Capshaw, and she is gorgeous. So I wanted to film a look that's kind of inspired by her makeup, and they're not necessarily her makeup in the show. I mean, it is, because it always seems to look the same, but the pictures that I found I'm going to show you that I'm kind of basing it off of. They're from just like events that she went to, or like photo shoots, so let me just show you some of those. Seems to have glowy skin, bronzed, but not too bronzed, just enough to kind of like, you know, give her a natural look, and then blush. She definitely has blush on, but it's like a light blush, so I'm gonna try and do that. And she has like the same sort of eye look. It's very, very light and natural, so it's like I'm doing my own kind of rendition. That's not what I want to say. My own kind of version of it, but it seems to be a very light, kind of shimmery eye, putting emphasis on her lashes. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and then it's like a pink lip. So now that I rambled about that, I am gonna get started. So I'm not gonna do a big heavy foundation because it doesn't really look like she's wearing a lot, and I'm not going anywhere special today that I need that. So I'm just using my BB cream. This is my Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream. This one, it's kind of running out, and I like it, but I think I'm gonna try something else next time. Actually, I don't want to start with that. I want to start by priming my face. So I'm using the Photo Finish Foundation Primer from Smashbox. So with that still in the back of my hand, I'm going to try and do this. Alright, now I'm going to use my Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, also from Smashbox. Now I'm going to do my BB cream. I'm using a damp beauty blender. I'm just going to put a few dots over my face and just kind of blend it in. I try to do a rolling motion because that's the way you're supposed to do it to really get the best results, but it doesn't, I don't always keep that motion. Now we're going to do concealer, and I'm using I use a few, but right now I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in the shade Fair. And I just stick it right under my eye, along the orbital bone. I take it up my nose sometimes. Today I will. Under my nose and on my chin. because those are kind of places that you would highlight, because this is kind of the highlighting one that I use. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline, what's it called, Fit Me concealer. I'm in the shade Fair. Again, I'm just putting that over the places where we just put the last one. Just a few dots over there, over top of the eyelids to conceal any veiny areas. And I'm going to start by blending it in with my fingers. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to, I guess, then set everything with the powder. So I'm going to use my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. That's a long name. It's the translucent powder. Has SPF 1, which is not great. I was supposed to use something else on my face too, and I forgot. But you should always wear an SPF on your face, and I forgot to do that. But yeah, this has an SPF 1. That's not going to do anything. I guess that's to prevent flash from happening. That's why it's called photogenic, because SPF makes the flash show up on your face in pictures. But yeah. So I just like to take this on my big, kind of fluffy, it's an e.l.f. powder brush. It's not my favorite, but it works. It gets the job done. And it's like maybe $3 at Target. Or at least that's where I got it. You can probably get it other places. I don't like to use tons, but just enough to keep everything set in place, because she is kind of dewy, but I don't want anything to really move throughout the day. So I always like to use a light bit and then do that, and then get more if I really need to. I get a different brush to go under my eyes, and I'm taking my MAC 127 SE brush just to tap under my eyes to make sure that's set. So now that that's set, I'm going to move on to bronzer. Maybe it might be more of a contour. This is making a lot of noise. It's like a little bit more, let me check it out, a little more of a contour she has going on than bronze. Like some pictures she looks more bronze than others. She didn't have tons on in other pictures, so I'm just going to do a little bit just to kind of get that kind of shade that she has going on. So I'm going to use my NYX contour highlight contour palette, whatever it's called, and I'm taking my Sephora Pro Air brush 55, like I always use, and I'm just taking a mixture of the first 3 colors here. I just like to do a little bit because it can get dark. I like to tap it off, and then I like to pat it on the back of my hand to make sure it's not too dark. And then I'm just going to kind of go along where you would contour. I like to start there. I just do a short line and then try and blend it out. Blend it up onto your temples and onto your forehead. Blend it down. You don't need a lot. That's pretty good. It looks harsher on the camera, that line is, but it's blended out pretty well. Good. Now we match that on the other side. I'm going to use one of my Makeup Geek blushes. Right? Yeah, I'm going to use one of my Makeup Geek blushes. I'm probably going to mix 2 together. I'm going to mix Spellbound, which is just like a normal kind of rosy blush color. I'll kind of show you, might not show up very well. It's like that color. Not good at color descriptions. And these are like the colors I use every day, the shades. And then First Love, so I'm mixing those two. This is a light pink. So I'm just going to mix those on my blush brush, which is from Real Techniques. And just kind of lightly roll it over my cheeks to get a nice light blush color. Because she's definitely wearing blush, but it's a nice pink. And I don't have a color that really matches exactly that. So you want to do a light touch. And it blends back into her contour bronziness, whichever you want to call it. Okay, now I'm done with the blush. I'm going to go to my highlight. And I'm going to use, let's see. Yeah, this one's good. I'm going to use my NYX palette again. And I'm just going to take this color on the very end. So I'm just taking my EcoTools Mineral Powder brush. Good enough for me. And just taking it right there. She's really glowy, so I feel like this is a very important step in this look. Can you tell? And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit onto the forehead. I'm going to do the other side. Yeah, this matches pretty well. So I got my eyebrows waxed the other day in class because that's what we're learning. We're learning different waxes. And I feel like they look really good. I mean, I don't have lots of, like, they're not really thick, but I think the shape looks pretty good once they're filled in and everything. So that makes me excited. Alright, and I'm going to do a little bit along the bridge of the nose, above my lip, and on my chin, just to get really glowy. Yeah. Perfect. Now we're done with that. I'm really trying not to make this a long video. Now eyebrows. So I'm just going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Mine's in medium brown. She has, actually, her eyebrows are a lot like my shape and color. So her eyebrows might be a little bit lighter because her hair is just a little bit lighter. But they're pretty much the same shape. So I'm just going to brush them out with the spoolie end. Now I'm taking the other end, the actual pencil end, and I like to line the bottom, then line the top, and then fill it in. And then I like to brush them out one more time with the spoolie so it's not too dark. So now that that's done, moving on to the eyes, I'm going to first prime them with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Here comes the easy part. Just gotta clean off my brush a little bit. I'm taking a fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna mix a few colors together. I'm gonna start with my Bare Mineral shade in, it looks like it's called The Mixologist. I'll kind of show you that if I can. It's this one. It's kind of a gold, light, shimmery shadow. I like it. I'm putting that all over my eye, except on my brow bone.
And since it's gold, it works really well with blue eyes.
Alright, then on top of that, I'm going to take a little bit of Sin from Urban Decay. So I'm just taking a little bit of that same brush. This is more of a pink shade, so I don't want it to really cancel out the gold too much, which is why I just went a little bit. And I want just a kind of a crease color. I don't want too much in the crease because she didn't have a lot, but I want to have a little bit of matte in there and not just shimmer. So I'm taking Naked from Urban Decay. I'm just using it for my Naked palette. Same brush, doesn't matter. And just going to stick that a little bit in the crease. Now I'm going to take Virgin from my Naked palette. I'm really running low on this, like so low. It makes me really sad. I have to get another one. And I'm putting it on the same brush, of course, going in the inner corner and just on the bottom lid. Nope, I don't want that color. Lightens it up. And then this is also going to be our brow bone shade. I love this color. And that's pretty much the eyes, like the eyeshadow. So that was easy. Alright, now this is where I try and figure out what to do. It doesn't look like she has tons of eyeliner on her top lash line, but it looks like she has a little bit. We'll take a brown liner. I'm going to put that in my waterline so it does look like I have something there. You can sort of tell a difference. Yeah, that looks good. And now lashes. They put a lot of emphasis on our lashes, but they still look natural. So I wouldn't necessarily do false lashes unless you're doing individuals. So mascara. I like to start always, this is like my base mascara, Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. She has really long lashes, like longer than mine. See the difference? I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Max Volume mascara. I got this as a graduation present from one of my friends. The wand just looks like that. And I'm just going to go over that. I just like to wait for it to dry and then you can play with it a little bit more. You can just kind of roll them around and they separate. So while that doesn't look so pretty right now, we're going to wait for that to dry while we do our lips. She has really like nice kind of nude pink lips. That might just be her like natural lip color. It might just be really naturally pink and pretty. So we're going to try to achieve that. I'm going to use my Aveda Lip Saver. You can use whatever chapstick you prefer. This one's like the best chapstick ever. I'm going to use my Aveda, it's like a lip definer, lip primer sort of thing. It's just, you can use it under any lip color. It just helps your lip color stay on longer. So I just fill my lips in with this. Right now I'm going to use my Color Whisper. Is Color Whisper, is that Maybelline? I think it is. Might be CoverGirl. I don't know. Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm going to use my Color Whisper in the shade Pinup Peach. And then some pictures he's wearing gloss and some pictures he's not. So I'm just going to put a little bit of like a clear, not really, this isn't really clear, but it's like pretty much clear. This is an Aveda, again it's from my school. It's called Nourish Mint, because it has like a minty feel, and it's a lip shine in the shade Golden Prism. So it's kind of gold, but it really doesn't, it just kind of gives little specks of it. So I'm just going to put this right in the middle of my bottom lip and go like that. A little bit on the top. Putting gloss only in the middle is supposed to help your lips look fuller. You can do whichever you want. I like to do like that because it transfers it lightly onto the rest of the lips, so it's not as weird just having a little glob of lipstick or lip gloss in the middle. And yeah, so now, like I said, we're gonna go back to the eyes to fix them. I just like to take a Q-tip and run it over the areas on the eye that had the mascara on them. It shouldn't take too much eyeshadow off, especially since this is a natural look. It really shouldn't do much harm. But if it does, you can always just go back in with one of your shades. And I think that's good. I like it. I think I achieved it. It's a natural, pretty light, shimmery. I'm going to insert pictures, but I think I really like how this turned out. Good, natural, everyday look, especially in the summer and springtime when you just want a light face. Perfect. So this is what it looks like a little farther away. So light and natural. You could add more to it if you like, but you really don't need to. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you can take something away from this. Yeah, let me know if you liked it. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, whatever you want. You can just watch. You don't have to do any of that, but I would appreciate if you do. Yeah. You can find me at any of my social medias. I always have them in the down bar. Check out my blog. I haven't made a post recently, but my cousin has. Me and my cousin made a blog together. It's called theluxekey. Yeah, we just do fashion, beauty, lifestyle sort of things on there. My most recent post was about wedding makeup, which went along with the video I made for that. Yeah, we have an Instagram for it. Yeah, so go check that out. That would be awesome. I would love that if you did that. I think it's the first time I talked about it here on my channel. Yeah, this is probably getting really, really long. So I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!